I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm gonna take advantage of this sun, take advantage of that plastic that we found. What I'm gonna try to do is make a solar still. So I'm gonna dig a hole here. Hopefully we can contain the moisture in the hole, and that'll generate some water for today. As soon as I started, these clouds just started rolling over, and for this to work, we need direct sunlight. So hopefully, I'm still gonna make it, so while we're out there hunting, this can be gathering water. We're gonna go get foliage from the trees, and we fill this hole completely up with the green leaves. As that sun is beaming down on this during the day, it's gonna start to condensate, it's gonna start to sweat. It rises, it hits the plastic, then it drips down to the rock, and it's gonna catch in a cup, which is underneath that rock. But what is the most interesting thing? Check this out. Already, without any leaves in there, that's condensation right there. So that there is already drinking. I could lick this thing and we could have a little bit of a wet mouth, you know, but that's very interesting. Look at that, that's already condensation. Alright, so this is the section of the bottle. Chuck a clean rock in the bottom of the bottle, and we're going to place him in there. And I'm not too sure exactly what this leaf is, but you can see that a lot of bugs have been eating at this leaf, so that gives me the indication that that's not toxic. So we've got that, got our bottle, no rock inside, that'll just keep it stable. So now we'll flick our plastic over and we'll let that thing start sweating up. All right, so we've pretty much come to a point where I'm happy to leave it now. So that is a thong here, a thong over there. I'll tell you what, these bloody thongs, they come in handy. Just because the plastic wasn't big enough. So that's stopped us, that's made a seal, that thong made a seal. So that's completely airtight now. That is all right now, getting hot, sweaty, juicy. You can see that it's actually working already. So that stone now, that's the lowest point. The water should run across to that stone and then drip into our cup. While we're away looking for water in the bush, that thing there is just gonna slowly drip, drip. So this whole shrub here is edible. It's called goat's foot, or what's the other name for it? Morning glory. So these flowers here, that's actually an edible flower. I can eat as many of these as I want, and we're gonna be all good. So I'm gonna collect a couple of these flowers. We'll eat these flowers. You can also eat these leaves. If you boil these leaves in water, they're edible, and so is the root from this plant. So it's good to know this is here. We can come back, maybe boil up the roots, boil up the leaves. Definitely there's a food source there. Plenty and plenty of pandanus palm here, so we can get the seeds out of the pandanus palm fruit. We'll eat that later maybe. But water is still looking pretty scarce. My senses are so alive right now. If I see a lizard, anything, I'm catching it. We're gonna cook it on the fire. And this is actually pretty interesting. This stuff here, don't know if you guys can see this sap here. It's super sticky, look at this. That would be really handy around the camp. So this tree's a little bit of a walk away, but not too far. But this will eventually dry rock hard like this is here.